So you think you know enlargements, but what if the enlargement goes through the centre of enlargement and becomes all negative? Let's have a look at that today. Is this an enlargement? No, rotation. How about this? Yeah, looks like an enlargement. But what about this? Well, this is actually an enlargement. If we have a look, we can see that it is still following the ray lines we used when we talked about enlargement. It just goes through the centre of enlargement. Let's have a look at these questions. In this question, we're asked to enlarge shape A by a scale factor -1 with the centre of enlargement at 0, 0. So let's start by marking on our centre of enlargement. And we're going to draw our ray lines next. So we're going to start with the bottom right. Now, from the shape, we've gone down 2 and we've gone left 6. For a scale factor of -1, we're going to go that same amount again past the centre of enlargement. So we're going to go another 2 down and another 6 to the left. And we end up with our point here. We're going to do the same with the bottom left point. This time we go down 2 and left 2. So we're going to go down 2 and left 2 again. Same with this one. This time we go left 3 and down 5. So we're going to go left 3 and down 5. And then finally this one here, which kind of follows the same ray line as the bottom left one, which is the top right one. So we end up with our trapezium sort of upside down on the other side of the centre of enlargement, but it's exactly the same size, just upside down. In this question, we're asked to enlarge shape A by a scale factor -1/2 with the centre of enlargement at 0, 4. We're going to start by marking on our centre of enlargement, and we're going to start with the top left vertex, and we're going to draw our ray line on. Now the minus means it goes through the centre of enlargement, but the half means that all the distances will halve. So we've gone left 3 and down 1. Half of 3 is 1.5 and half of 1 is half. So we go left 1.5 and down 1/2. For the bottom left one, it's a bit easier because we've gone left 2 and up 2. So we're going to go left 1 and up 1. For the top right vertex, we go left 5 and down 1. So we're going to go left 2.5 and down 1/2. And for our final one, we've gone left 6 and up 2. So we're going to go left 3 and up 1 and draw in our shape. In this question, we're asked to describe the single transformation from shape A onto shape B. Now, looking at the two shapes, they're different sizes, so it's going to be an enlargement. Next, we need to find the scale factor. Now, looking at the long side on shape A, it's 4 squares, and the long side on shape B is 8. And the short side on shape A is 2, and the short side on shape B is 4. So it's going to involve a 2, but it's not going to be 2 because if you look at it, it's been flipped over. And the only way that can happen is if the scale factor is negative. So our scale factor is going to be -2. Next, we need to draw our ray lines on to identify where the centre of enlargement is. Now be really careful here. You've got to match up the corresponding vertices. So looking at A, we're going to look at the long side, which is the bottom one, and we're going to pick the right coordinate, the right vertex. And on shape B, the long one's actually at the top, and this time we're going to pick the left one because it's been sort of flipped around. So the ray line will look like this. And similarly, the left-hand one on the long side on A will match up with the right-hand one on the long one on B. Now looking at the shorter ones, the top right one on A will match up with the bottom left one on A because it's the shorter side, and similarly the left one on A will match up with the right one on B. And you can see they all overlap at the coordinate 4, 0. So to finish off our answer, we'll say an enlargement by scale factor -2 with the centre of enlargement at 4, 0. Let's finish with this. A shape has tripled in size with an enlargement, but the scale factor is not 3. Find the scale factor. If you know, write it in the comments below. And you can come to onmaths.com or click the link in the description to access all of our free GCSE papers and predictions, and you can even save your scores with a free account. This video is part of a larger GCSE course that you can follow along with at onmaths.com.